gave me a quarter bag of weed. Now listen, I'm 48. So just imagine this was back when I was in 5th, 6th grade. And he said, you go sell this. If you can sell it, make money, and come back, I'll sell you another one. You got 1 week, he told me. I came back in 5 days. And you know what he told me? He said, I am proud of you. And that's the first time I heard a man tell me that. And it just changed my life. And so I started doing whatever it took to hear that voice again, that I'm proud of you. And I did everything in the gamut. But here, I'll tell you one thing, what we're talking about today is what I didn't have. I've had so much success, but it was so tiring. I build it, fall down, build it, fall down, build it, fall down, because I didn't have a system. I didn't have a system to keep it consistently growing. And I've actually been having like panic attacks, which I didn't realize in the last month or so, because I'm used to building, ramping up hard, you know, and then I'm afraid, oh crap, it's going to fall down. And with your system, I've been building hard and being very impatient. And I had to stop myself, realize I'm doing the same thing I've always done. For me to make this system work, I had to level it out and give it a 3 to 5 year run. Because it's going to go this trajectory versus a rocket ship and then fall, lose everything, rebuild again. And I'm too old for that. I have 4 kids, married 22 years. I can't keep this rolling. That's actually been affecting our marriage, this entrepreneur roller coaster ride. And thank God I found you guys, because now I'm on this consistent trajectory. Everything is showing consistent trajectory from my numbers, from my ad numbers, from the responses we're getting into to the interview calls, the people going into the training. Everything's consistent. Now, let's be honest. It kind of pissed me off. It's taking longer than I normally would take. But what I normally do, I can build it quick, but as fast as I build it, it comes right back down. So the confidence I have is I'm building up now, we're staying consistent. No, honestly, everything has been word of mouth. It has been, what's that word I'm looking for? In the corporate world. So I've been studying internet marketing over 7 years. I have hundreds of $1,000s invested in products, conferences, mentors, and I've had pieces. Well, let me put it this way. It's like picking letters in alphabetical soup. I picked up so many letters. This is the first time I actually poured the can out and spelled something. It's called system. Well, so I think when I met you guys, the big attraction was this. It took me to watch your webinar twice, because first time I'm doing like I normally do, multitasking, just listening for nuggets. Then I heard the nugget I wanted to hear, so I went back and listened to it with detail. And when I heard that if you just get your cold traffic, bring it in, warm them up, and then offer them something to become hot, it switched my whole paradigm. Most of the products out there are saying, put a lot of money, time, and branding. Brand yourself to the cold market. I'm like, shit, I've been doing that. Oh, I'm on that West Coast on this side.
Yeah, you can
cuss away.
Go for it.
I said, shit, I can't believe this. I've been paying all this money stuff to all this time, doing everything outside branding myself. And you guys just switch and say, no, why don't you just solve their problem? Why don't you just create value for them? Why don't you serve them, invite them into this group, and there they can see what you really have and all that. It was just like a little tweet, you know, it's like, I was like, oh my gosh. You know, you walk around, it's like V8 commercial. I took a drink and all of a sudden I could see everything straight. And then I started the group. When I brought him into the group, I was just got to be me. Like I cussed like a sailor, but not like I cuss at people. I cuss to emphasize my passion, my experience, and my authenticity and vulnerability sets the lid for where we're going to go in that group. And I think that was because I couldn't do it when I was doing the branding, all that out there, and it was very hard. I'm paying thousands of dollars for a video shoot, and I'm trying to present to somebody to get them to come in before I could cuss at them. I didn't even have a Facebook option back then. You know, Facebook. I don't know what the hell I was doing, and it was so difficult. Thousands of dollars, video team, reading a script, and I was like, oh, it's killing me. And now I do a short video. You saw my 2-minute video, short video like that. It's authentically me, like it or not, but I'm solving their problem. They get in my group to meet the same guy who brought them in the group, just more intense and, you know, just all the faucet fully open. They're just drinking from a fire hydrant the whole time. And that made all the difference. And that's why they are so engaged and active, interactive. If you read the post they said, or when they put up their videos, it's because I've set the container, the space for them to be this crazy. Facebook group, even my wife's like, honey, you need more people in there. I go, no, baby, you don't get this yet. I go, oh, she gets it, right? I'm taking that 20 people signature class. I'm breaking it down to 10 people because now it's all men.
Mm-hmm.
10 people and charging them what I did charge for 20 people. I doubled the price, brought it down. They're going to get an amazing, different experience, and I'm charging them twice as much. I got 3 out of 10 signed up already. It's only been a week.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Congrats.
And before we were...
For all that to say, the right client is what matters.
Yeah.
Not how many people's in your group, how many clicks, like all that. That's BS. If you join the group, I know that you're wanting something. I know that I created value for you. I'm getting creative.
So you have 1 out of 10 people in your group, that's buying your. If you want to say how much it is.
Oh, it's $2,000.
$2,000. So $2,000 product. 1 out of 10 people in the group have bought it.
It's $2,500. It's just $2,000. You do the early bird.
Got it. That is freaking awesome, dude.
External branding and being someone else, that doesn't work. They don't get my energy. They don't get me. They're not going to get value for me creating them. But inside the group, I just get me. I'm creating so much value. I'm talking about lives are changed. Marriages are changed. Parenting are changed. You, Chad, you're in the group. You've seen these. You heard.
Absolutely.
I'm not in the group. It's a men's only group, and like I want it that way because I think that's super powerful, and men need that. So I love it. But I get to hear stories, and as long as I get to hear what's going on and lives are getting transformed, then I'm all for it. It's all good.
Yeah, it's so awesome to be able to do that. So, are you guys getting value from this? Drop a comment below. Let us know that you're alive in here. Yeah, hearts, comments. Drop us your favorite. Can you drop a GIF on this? Drop your just tell us how excited you are for this. What kind of value? You know, it's funny. I was gonna say Charles has been following us for a while, and he's like kind of been on our journey. And I always think of him as our Obi-Wan. He just shows up, right?
And there's our Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, Charles.
His picture is Obi-Wan, but he's like our Obi-Wan.
Dad, if people are not responding, can you just give me a list of their names? Remember, I was in the Chinese mafia.
Right.
There you go. He's gonna come take you guys out. You gotta get. All right. So now, how would you like to know how to fill your programs, even though it seems like the worst point in time to launch a new program, to launch a coaching program, to launch anything in your life? It's always about now. Like, how do you launch now? And Sebastian's like really embodied that because he's gone through some amazing stuff and was able to overcome some amazing stuff. And so why don't you drop on like what your last month and a half looks like and what you've overcame and like why you decided to launch anyways.
Okay. So first, and then I'm all pissed off because I told you I like everything happen fast. My funnel's not working the way I want. The mini chat's not working. My ebook's taking freaking ever. And I said, screw it, I'm just going to do the training. Even though it's the wrong time and everything, I put a stake in the ground. I'm going to do the training. I started talking about it. And I don't have the perfect system yet. Everything's coming together, but it's still, it's still mushy. It's not like firm yet. And it still worked.
Yeah.
People think they need to go and get this huge, complicated funnel out and go do all of this stuff. And guys, you just don't have to do it.
The perfect time does not exist.
No, ever.
It doesn't exist.
And when I knew that all I had to do next is provide, it was so clear. My clarity gave me confidence. Clear, create a challenge for them. Let them experience the challenge. Follow up them on their challenge. How was their challenge? What did they do? What's the next step after their challenge? I was like, if it's that clear, I have the confidence to provide value for them. And I was like, what? I just gave them a free book to get in the group for free challenge. I'm just giving them so much. I felt so confident that I'm creating value for them. And I felt that mutual reciprocity, how you pronounce it?
Reciprocity, yeah.
Once I give them so much, for me then to offer them, hey, you want to do this long-term journey with me? You want to do this training, this coaching with me? They're going to say yes or no because of their experience. And more of them will say yes because I know what I'm delivering to them.
For sure.
And that simple, clear clarity gave me this confidence. And that confidence overflowed into my daily interaction with them. In that industry. So I don't know how to explain that secret except for it was just so clear, my roadmap. It gave me confidence. I know what I'm delivering. I know what they're going to get. And that simplicity built this daily confidence in me. I'm getting from this a sense of affirmation that I'm in the right direction. Because I've been wanting to get offline from corporate world, from referrals, from just building up a training, dropping it, coaching, dropping it. I've been wanting this long time. And just talking about what I've learned from you guys so far and what I've already applied, it just really feels good. It's like, you're working so hard, you finally get stopped, take a drink, and look at what you created. In the world that we work in, it's like, that's why carpenters love what they do, because they have a tangible thing at the end they can see. Sometimes we don't get to see that unless we have these conversations. So I appreciate what you guys are doing here. Based on this conversation, I'm looking back going like, yeah, I put some damn hard hours into it, and it's creating fruit.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm getting out of it. I have a clear system, making confidence for me, and I'm getting results.
That's it.
Chad, Holly.
Yeah.
If I can interject real quick, my belief system is my belief system. If I believe anybody's on right now, it's by no accident.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's something inside them that brought them to this call, and they could call it spirit, energy, source, universe, whatever we want to call it. We will acknowledge there are some invisible things that give us clues, our gut feeling. And what's the worst thing can happen? You hear Chad and Holly's voice? That's the worst thing? Come on. I believe there's
awesome.
no, and I am grateful. I obeyed my instincts. I listened to my gut, and I replied back to the call, and I got a call with you guys because it has literally changed my life. I was about to throw in the towel. I was going to disqualify myself, and by staying in the game, I'm at places now. If I'll put up the video up here for them to see, and I did a 2-minute quick video after all the shit hit the fan, and me and my wife reconciled. We're still in marriage counseling. We're going every week. We have a schedule out throughout the rest of this year. But 1 week after I came back home, we had sex 4 times. And I was like, Shazam. It wasn't like regular normal sex. This is like make up passionate sex on a whole nother level. And the reason all that happened, finding out, getting clear, the deepest part of me wanting to really stand against divorce and being a hero for husbands to champion their wives, provide and protect for them, all came from when I was ready to throw in the towel. Chad always said, no, this is where you actually get qualified. And they just, again, tilted my perspective a little bit. And I went back into the game and all started off that one call just to check in. And I didn't think it was accident. I was like, why is my heart, why is my spirit just saying call them, connect with them, So I just want to encourage you guys, it's a conversation. But if you're on this and you're watching this, it's no accident. I don't believe it's accident. I don't believe it's accident. So that's just my encouragement to you. Obey your instinct.
For sure.
You're here for a reason. Go all the way through and find out what's the purpose. If I believe Chad and Holly in this. If anything happens out of that call, you can get clarity where you want to go.
Exactly. Because
that's great. I mean, that's a gift for them to spend that much time to help you get clear. That's what they did for me. Okay, I have to interject one more time because I have to leave and go get the kids. But here's the thing. If money is your issue, that's why you need to sign up.
Amen.
Your butt is...
That's why you need to sign up.
Yep.
Because now you have a reason big enough for you to make money. Up until now, you haven't had a system, a reason big enough for you to make money. If money is your issue, if you're afraid, that's your first objection, you're at the right place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Guys, thank you for having me. I got to go get the kids.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
I love you. Thank you so much, Sebastian.
I appreciate you, man. Let's do this. So, one of our buddies, Clarence, which is going to be joining our program here soon, he said something really profound on one of the last calls, is the but, right? I would totally do quantum impact, but I would totally get on a call and do, fill out an application, but your butt is the reason that you need to do this, right? If you're like, I don't have a program to put together, your butt,
Great.
your
We can help you put your program together.
yeah, we can help you put your program together. You need to help you put that together. If your butt is, I don't have time to launch this, that's the reason you need to set up systems so your business can run while you're doing fun things.